What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's video is going to be educational. We're doing an oil change on our 2021 Jeep Gladiator. We figured that we would teach you guys how. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so first things first. We removed the drain plug from the bottom of the car. I've already actually done this off camera. It's actually going to be a 1/2-inch socket. This is an American car, so it's going to be using all standard sockets. So when I come under here, I can show you the drain bolt. The drain bolt's going to be very simple. It's going to be on that little tiny baby oil pan. You'll put the wrench on there and basically remove the bolt with the drain pan underneath it to be able to catch the oil. But yeah, guys, next step here that I can show you guys, I've already got that removed as well, the oil filter basically like housing. But yeah, I can bring this up here with you guys on camera, show you. I got my little step ladder here because this thing's a monster. But yeah, so as I step up here, you can see right down here in the middle of the car is going to be where this housing is. It's actually like stabbed down in there, and you have this part that you're gonna put your wrench on. I can show you the exact socket size here. I used I believe it was a 15/16. Try and see if I can balance that. Oh, nope. But yeah, so it was you can see there, 15/16. You can also get away with using a 24, using like a metric size. I don't necessarily recommend it, but you could get away with it. But yeah, guys, just figured I would just do a little walkthrough on how to remove the drain plug and remove the oil filter. These are the products that we are using today in our oil change. We're using 0W20 is what it calls for. We're using the Castrol Edge brand. And then you can see here, this is the filter. You can see the filter number there. We actually got this from our local Advanced Auto Parts. All right, so this O-ring's pretty tough. If you have like a pick tool like this, it works great to be able to get in there and kind of get underneath that O-ring. But basically what you're doing is just pulling that O-ring off and then installing that new one on there. Okay, guys, so we got the filter pulled out. I did notice that the O-ring is already installed there up top, so pretty cool. There is another O-ring that they include in the kit. This is going to go basically on that bottom side on basically most housing type filters. But yeah, so our first step is going to be to kind of like yank on this upwards. Kind of have to do some force with it. Once that's removed, I'll tuck that in the box there. And then with this one here, we're just going to kind of snap that in there. Wait till you hear a nice little snap sound. But yeah, as long as it's in there to where you can hold it like that and it doesn't fall out. But yeah, we'll get this O-ring removed and get the new one installed. See you guys here in just a second. All right, guys, we got that O-ring installed. One thing I will mention is install the O-ring before you install the filter. Just makes it a little bit easier. Another thing too, once the O-ring is on that bottom gap there that you can see, kind of just run your finger around it and just pull it down to make sure it's symmetrical as far as all the way moved to the bottom of that mount. All right, so now we're just gonna, real simple, just get that installed in there and just kind of do it hand tight. And then you'll grab your 15/16 and just pop it on there and just snug it up. There's no need to really snug on this real tight because it is plastic. Just make sure to get a nice little seal there and get it nice and tight with the hand tool. All right, guys, I got my tool on here. I'm just gonna kind of just go, like I said, not too tight, but we're just gonna snug it up. It's a little bit easier to swing up top here. But yeah, we'll just go till we feel it's just nice and snug. There we go. One thing I want to tell everybody, always make sure to remove your oil cap before you basically put that drain plug back in. You want to make sure that I recommend removing this before you remove the drain plug, just because it gives it proper flow to be able to drain the whole oil pan. So we've been sitting here now 15 minutes, guys. It's depending upon your discretion on how much oil you want to let drain out. But I have all the time in the world to get all that dirty oil out of there. So I'm gonna sit here and let it just drain. I've been getting on the side step of the car and kind of like rocking it back and forth just to be able to kind of get all that dirty oil out of there. Like I mentioned in a previous video, you can inject compressed air up top of the actual oil fill cap. Just make sure to yeah, just get some air in there. Make sure to not get any other contaminants in there. But yeah, we'll sit here and just wait for this oil to completely stop dripping. Go. All right, guys, so it's been like 45 minutes now, and you can see there's still a little bit of oil that's coming out of it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing buttoned up. Screw this drain plug in and get it tightened down. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and tighten that drain bolt up. Don't go too tight, just good and tight. And we're all right, guys, so we got our funnel in there and the filling. Go ahead and get that oil put in. We're gonna put in 5 quarts, which we're basically gonna put in this whole thing because this thing is 5 quarts. Yeah, we're just gonna slowly fill it here. Start the vehicle. Once we fill it, we'll check that dipstick just to make sure that we have proper oil level on the dipstick. Or you know what, this car, or no, it does have a dipstick. A lot of these are electronic these days, so some of them don't have dipsticks, but yeah, this one does. So we'll check the dipsticks once we get it full. Now we'll get that oil cap screwed on, guys. And we are done. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out that dipstick real quick, and we're gonna check our oil level. I got my rag here. See there, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it clean. Just started the vehicle. Gonna insert it back in there. Pull it out. Just make sure that we have, and it looks like, you can see we're at the halfway mark there. I typically like to have it all the way to the top, so we're gonna add basically like a half a quart of oil to this thing. So total we have 5.5 quarts we're putting it, but just be sure to check your stick as you add. You don't want to have too much oil in your motor. All right, so we're in the driver's seat of the 2021 Jeep Gladiator. We're gonna go ahead with the key in the car, push the ignition 2 times. Don't start the vehicle, don't have your foot on the brake. Once the ignition comes on, sorry about the binging, I got the door open here, guys. We're gonna hit OK, we're gonna hit OK again. Basically what we're doing is we're navigating to that basically oil change percentage. We're then gonna hold OK, and now you can see it's reset the oil light. So that's how you reset the oil light, guys, on a 2021 Jeep Gladiator. Comment below, like, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was your 2021 Jeep Gladiator oil change video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!